Hello and welcome to Phantom Forces Weapon Spotlight, a series where I give a more subdued and informative look on the weapons of Phantom Forces. In this episode, I'll be covering the G11K2. The G11K2 is a rather unique burst assault rifle unlocked at rank 211. It deals 28 damage up to 90 studs and falls off to 21 damage by 145 studs. It fires at a blistering 2100 RPM on burst and a very slow 460 RPM on auto. It has a 1.2 times body multiplier and a 1.7 times head multiplier. The muzzle velocity is 2200 studs per second and it has a 2 studs penetration depth. Here is the shots to kill table. It has around medium recoil, which is delayed until after the burst, and it holds 45 rounds in the magazine and 180 rounds in reserve of a unique caseless ammunition. The reload speed is very slow, coming in at 3.7 seconds and 3.9 seconds for empty reload. The walk speed is below average, coming in at 13, and it has a below average 14 aim speed. Despite being in the assault rifle category, and is technically an assault rifle, when you actually use the G11, you treat it more like a DMR, but overall it's completely viable at every range. The G11 has a very large mag size and it excels at medium ranges, but it's also very competitive at long ranges despite the slowish muzzle velocity, because the damage holds up very well and has a delayed recoil, meaning that your whole burst will all go to the exact same spot. It suffers a tiny bit at close range since it cannot one-burst people, and you can get outgunned because of that. However, with enough practice, you can do well at close range with it as well. Also, something a little entertaining about the G11 is that it does exactly 99 damage at close range. Overall, the G11 is a great weapon that's very viable at all ranges on every map. It's very reliable, and you can't go wrong picking it if you don't know what else to use. Which is problematic, because you get all of this in one gun, which currently also has the second highest unlock rank in the game. You, watching this video right now, probably never knew how good this weapon is, because you probably have never seen anyone use it since it's so high rank. I do honestly think that this weapon is a bit of a power creep towards high ranks, and well, if you like a more medium range, long range playstyle, you should just buy the weapon, because rank 211 takes a very long time to get to. Now, this is where I would usually talk about conversions and attachments, but the G11 doesn't have any notable ones, especially the G11 actually. Attachments barely affect the G11's performance at all. It's extremely hard, if not impossible, to make the G11 bad using attachments. It's an extremely solid weapon, like you can put both armor-piercing rounds and a suppressor on it and it'll still operate almost identically. So, attachment choice should be purely personal preference. Go wild. Put whatever you want on it, it's still going to work just as usual. Post-recording Eden here. Do not put a muzzle booster or a muffler or an oil filter on this because it breaks the recoil burst, whatever. And that concludes this episode of Phantom Forces Weapon Spotlight. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.